Hi there. This video is about grading Google assignments in Schoology. In this particular video, we're going to focus on the Google grading mode. So as an instructor, I'm going to go into my course. I'm going to click on the name of the assignment, and it opens up in a familiar interface. If you've been watching my videos, so right down here, we're going to see this is kind of what I would say is Google at this point. That's embedded in Schoology. And what I like about this is some of the options I have where I can click on this little arrow to open this in a whole other tab, so I have more space. So I don't have to be within the Schoology, window in order to grade this, and I know a lot of people will like that. I can toggle the plagiarism checker on and off from here, check out the files, the rubric, etc., etc. I can also manage people, and I can see the instructors who can grade and view the assignment and who have access to all assignments. And I can remove the student from this if I need to. But I'm not going to do this for this one because the student did submit it. And I would click on the name to get to that, but I want to mention just the tops of the column has the ability to sort. So this can help you if you want to hone in on specific assignments, sorting by the names, who submitted, the originality reports. This is done automatically when the student submits the assignment. They have the opportunity to run up to 3 reports for themselves, but when they submit, which this one is submitted, it automatically goes through that originality report if I had it turned on. So I'm going to click on the name of the student, as I said before, and it opens up in another tab this grading area, which I like a whole lot. So I can use this menu up here to do a little bit of what I was doing on the last page. And if I had more students, they would be listed here. And I can see that they are submitted. So one quick thing, when the student gets the Google document from me, they own the document, and I'm talking a little bit in the back end here, but then they can, make changes to that document. But once they submit it to me, I become the owner of the document. So that means they can see the document, but they can't make any changes at this point. That I can, show all of the menu up here by clicking on the arrow, so I can see all of these things. Because maybe I'm more of a person that I like to use the insert thing instead of the key combination to maybe insert a comment, right? So I looked for a couple of seconds to try and get this my very first time. So there it is. You can also turn on, go to editing mode, or stay on the suggesting mode. I have a lot of wherewithal here. I can also go to File, Version History, and see the version history too, if I wanted to take that into account when I'm correcting this. But maybe I want to leave some comments. I'm going to show you the comment bank, and I'm going to click on this little icon here, and it shows me some comments that I've been using in the course already. And so I can add here, search for a comment if I have a lot of comments that I've kind of built up here. So I can, copy this. Maybe this is like a sentence instead of just a word, but copy to clipboard, edit, or delete from my comment bank. But in this case, I'm just going to copy. So I'm going to copy this because I see a bunch of conjugation errors. So it's Command-Option-M, and that gave me the ability to put a little comment out here. we have a lot of, there's a systemic error there. Those of you who teach Spanish, started off okay, but definitely, yeah. So there's a couple of mistakes here that the student has to correct. That's my aim, is I want them to go back and correct them. So talk about workflow in a second. I can, if you see something here that you don't, that's not here, that you want to have here, go down to the little question mark, and then you can request a feature. Or go to the help center if you want to. Just a FYI, that is like Google Assignments, so it's not Schoology. This is Google, because like, as I said, this is like a Google interface now. I can close the side panel too. So I can go back to the grading area and see, everything that they handed in. I have a place to put a numerical grade, and I attached a rubric to this one, and notice that it's out of 6 and not out of 10. So if I wanted to give a grade, let's just say I wanted to do that, I can click on the caret to see the criteria here, and conjugation, I'm going to say needs improvement. So it automatically gave a point. And if I click that caret, it puts it on this square. So depending on if you know the rubric by heart, you could even, just click on the square. So if I say spelling, I'm going to say okay, even though it's not correct. I'm going to give them that one. So at this point, it's 3 out of 6, and it's translating it to 5 out of 10. So it's doing the math pretty well. I could give overall feedback, like correct. If I can spell. And so I could, give this back, and when I press return, it will put that 5. It'll put the assignment in the gradebook, and it will put 5 out of 10 for this particular student. If I thought, what, I'm not gonna put scores in yet, I could go to the caret. In this case, because there's a rubric, you have to go here to clear it out and click on clear. Or otherwise I would just take the score out. Maybe I don't want to give them the score yet because, maybe this is a process, right? And I'm going to keep on having them resubmit it to me. But if I want them to be able to make changes, I need to click on return. One thing I want to say about this Google grading mode is that you should make all your changes here in Google grading mode and not in Schoology. And I guess that would, be in the gradebook area thing. So I'm going to click on return. And if I had a whole bunch that I did, I could do a return multiple submissions as well, as you cycle through. I'm going to click on return. Okay, and it's saying no grade, and that's okay. So basically, I'm going to pull up the student interface at this point. You might hear some Christmas music in a moment. And as the student, I am not going to get a notification about this. So if I went to my notifications here, I'm just seeing that it's posted. I'm not seeing that it is graded. I'd have to go to my email to see that. There we go. We have the assignment returned is in the email. So, but as Curly Benner, I'm seeing this and I'm getting the feedback here with the comments. And, I don't have really a score here, but I can click on here, see these changes. I can make the changes, and because now I own the document, and then I can open to attach and submit. And at this point, it says resubmit because I've already, gone through that process once. So that's it. I wanted to take you through this whole process. Sorry, this is so long, but it is important to keep in mind that the Google assignment mode, grading mode, stays within Google, and you should grade in there, and also tell your students to look at their email for notifications. Thanks.